Steal a Brainrot updates every week, adding a ton of new Brainrots, mutations, and even Easter eggs. And I just found a ton of secret leaks about all the upcoming updates, like the new Lucky Blocks, Glitch Mutation, and Orcalero Secret Godly. Yes, you heard that right. We're getting a brand new secret, which is the Orcalero orcala. He's basically a Trollalero, but instead of being a shark, he's an orca whale, and he'll be added in the next update. But since we know that he's being added, we can also assume that we'll be getting another secret, which will be the Los Orcaleritos, which will likely be a buffed and reskinned version of the Trollaleritos. Both of these new secrets are probably going to be pretty overpowered, so you'll definitely want to get them. And by the way, we have update leaks going all the way into Christmas, so make sure to keep on watching so you don't miss them. Next, let's talk about the brand new Lucky Blocks that are coming in this next update. As you can see, we have a Godly Lucky Block, Secret Lucky Block, and a Mythic Lucky Block. And these will spawn just like any other Brainrot, but when you get them, you have a chance of getting any Brainrot of that rarity. Meaning if you open a Secret Lucky Block, you could get either a Orcalero orcala or a La Grande Combinazione. And here is some footage of the brand new Lucky Blocks being used. And we can see that there's even a Golden Secret Lucky Block, so these are probably going to be pretty overpowered. And we now also know that they have timers on them, which means when you get a Lucky Block, you won't be able to open it for a while, unless you pay Robux to open it early. And speaking about spending money, these things actually cost $500 million each, which is actually insane. But I guess it makes sense since these are going to be absolutely overpowered. And when the update comes out, the admin will likely be spawning a ton of them, so you won't want to miss that. But you also won't want to miss any of my upcoming videos, so you might as well subscribe. We also know the new Godly Brainrot that's coming out in this update, which is the Pot Hotspot. He's basically a skeleton with a phone for a head, which is pretty odd, but he looks pretty cool, and I'm sure he'll make a ton of money since he's a godly. In the last update, we got a brand new candy mutation, but in this next update, we're getting a glitched mutation. This will give your Brainrots a glitched aura and a 15x multiplier, which makes it the most overpowered mutation in the game so far. Just like all the other mutations, it'll have its own glitch machine, which when activated will activate glitched luck. Similar to the rainbow luck, it'll make glitched Brainrots 10% more likely to spawn, which if you ask me, that sounds pretty good. But this update isn't releasing without any Easter eggs, and we already know one of them, which is the tsunami trait. You can activate this by holding 3 orcaleros together, similar to the Lavaca Galaxy event. This trait will probably be pretty similar to all the other ones, but it's still super cool either way. We also know that the admin commands are getting updated soon, which will add a ton of new abilities to troll other players, like /explode, which literally just explodes other players, /sigma, which turns another player into a sigma brainrot, and /secret, which summons a secret brainrot. These are pretty overpowered and are probably going to get nerfed or changed before the update comes out, but for now, this is all we know. And in August, we might actually see a collab between Steal a Brainrot and Grow a Garden, the two biggest games on Roblox. This is because both games are owned by the same company, and this is a video of what it could potentially look like. This isn't confirmed yet, but it would be pretty awesome if this happened. Imagine if you could purchase a secret vine which grows secret Brainrots off of it. That would be insane. And if they do collab, we can also expect to see a bunch of Grow a Garden mutations getting added, like Shocked, Celestial, and possibly even Disco. But maybe the coolest leak yet is the upcoming trading system, which will likely be added closer to September and October. But this will make trading for Brainrots so much easier and much safer, so you won't have to worry about being scammed or needing a middleman just to be safe. I'm definitely looking forward to this because I just got scammed for my Grypus Medusi, and that did not feel very good. But around that same time, we're going to be seeing some pretty cool new Brainrots, like Nuclearo Dinosauro, which is basically the Godzilla of Italian Brainrot, and the Traco Tuco Tulo Della Pella. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that right, but he's a camel with a car inside of him. Yep, I'm just as confused as you guys are. But all these guys will probably be godly Brainrots or secrets, meaning we can expect them to be super overpowered and super cool to get in game. And around this time, we'll have a brand new Halloween event, which gives us a brand new Halloween themed map. It'll look just like the regular map, but be decorated for Halloween with cobwebs, jack-o'-lanterns, spiders, and a ton of other decorations. And of course, we can't have a Halloween update without Halloween themed Brainrots. So we'll be getting the Jacko Skeletino, which will be a godly. He's a scary looking skeleton with a very creepy smile. We'll also be getting the Spookini Spiderini, which will be a secret. It's a super scary looking spider with long creepy legs and big sharp teeth. And honestly, I think he might be a little bit too scary because a lot of kids play this game, and I don't know about you guys, guys, but he's pretty scary to me. We'll also be getting a bunch of new Halloween-themed mutations, just like Ghostly, which turns your Brainrots transparent so they look like ghosts. It'll also give you a 7.5x money multiplier. But even scarier than that is the Haunted mutation, which will make your Brainrots look absolutely horrifying. I can't even imagine what this would look like on a Spookini Spiderini, and I don't think I want to find out. We'll also be getting brand new Halloween-themed Lucky Blocks, which will either give you treats like secrets with mutations or tricks, which will cause you to lose one of your Brainrots. I don't plan on opening any of those though, because if I do and I lose one of my secrets, I think I'm gonna crash out. And in between Halloween and Christmas, we're gonna be getting a brand new feature, which allows you to combine Brainrots. This means we'll be able to create our own Brainrot combinations, just like the La Grande Combinazione. So we could create a secret Tralla Orca Odin Saturn Grape, which would be a combination of all the secrets. And this would make it the most overpowered Brainrot in the game. And imagine what it would be like if you got all the mutations on it, like Rainbow, Haunted, Ghostly, and every other one. That would be pretty insane. That would probably make like $10 trillion a second. But I think the funniest Brainrot combination would be combining an Odindin, Tung Tung Sahur, Tata Sahur, and Bri Bri Bikus to create the Dindin Tung Tung Tata Bri Bri Sahur, which is honestly kind of fire. And right after Halloween, we get right into the Christmas season, which is undoubtedly the best time of year because we're getting a brand new Christmas themed map. It'll be just like the regular map, but covered in snow, decorated like Christmas, and there will be Christmas trees scattered around. We're also getting a bunch of Christmas themed Brainrots, like the Santa Sammy, which is the owner of the game dressed up as Santa. He'll be a secret and probably will be the best Brainrot from the Christmas update. We'll also be getting the Sigma Snowman, and wait, he low-key looks just like me. But he'll be the godly Brainrot of the Christmas update and be pretty cool. And since we're getting Santa, we'll also be getting Krampus, because everyone knows you can't have light without dark. Krampus will be the evil Santa Brainrot, and he'll be a secret. We don't know yet if he'll make more or less money than Santa, but I'm excited to find out. We'll also be getting even more events like Snowfall and Jingle Bells, which are pretty self-explanatory, but give your Brainrots new traits that make them rarer and worth more money. And just like Halloween, we're gonna get brand new Lucky Blocks, which means you could either get something awesome like a Sigma Snowman or a lump of coal. Yep, that would kind of suck. And this is the final leak, so get ready. And wait, the leak is that only 2% of you guys are subscribed? Wait, if you don't subscribe in the next 2 seconds, I'm gonna explode. 1, 2... But seriously, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, make sure to click another one on your screen, and don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below any updates that you guys know of. Anyways, have a great day.